Here are 5 of the scariest places in the world. 1. The Catacombs of Paris, France. Bones from more than 6 million people lie in underground caverns. The Catacombs of Paris are a maze of tunnels and chambers that lie beneath the French capital of Paris. Millions of Parisians had their graves excavated from packed cemeteries in the city, therefore the tunnels were initially built as a place to store their remains. The tunnels were enlarged over time and eventually grew to be a 200-mile-long extensive network of underground corridors. Today, tourists are able to take guided tours of the catacombs to witness the chilling exhibits of human skeletons and bones that have been arranged in beautiful patterns along the walls and floors of the tunnels. The Catacombs of Paris have a spooky past, and over time, many odd and unsettling events have taken place in the tunnels. There have even been tales of paranormal activity, unusual voices and sounds, and ghost sightings. The catacombs are large and intricate, leaving many tube segments unexplored. It is thought that there may be secret chambers and corridors that have not yet been found. Notwithstanding the numerous rumors and legends surrounding them, the catacombs continue to be a well-liked tourist destination and offer an intriguing look into Paris' horrific past. 2. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. A dense forest known as the Sea of Trees with a high number of suicides, said to be haunted by the ghosts of those who died. At the foot of Mount Fuji in Japan, there is a large forest called Aokigahara Forest, commonly referred to as the Sea of Trees. Although the forest is renowned for its natural beauty, it is also notorious for having a high suicide rate. Aokigahara is actually among the most haunted areas in Japan and is frequently referred to as the suicide forest. The deep forest is easy to get lost in and is rumored to be haunted by the ghosts of those who have passed away there. The Japanese government has recently installed signs all around the forest asking tourists to get assistance rather than commit suicide. Also, volunteer organizations frequently search the forest for anyone who could be missing or thinking about suicide. Aokigahara Forest is still a well-liked vacation spot, and people travel there from all over the world to trek its trails and take in its beauty despite its seedy reputation. But a lot of people are also intrigued by the forest's spooky and ghostly past, and numerous books, films, and documentaries have been made about it. Aokigahara is a fascinating and eerie location, but it's also a delicate and holy environment, so visitors should exercise care and caution when exploring the forest. 3. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. About 50 years have passed since a drilling accident turned this scorching crater in the middle of the desert into what it is now. The Gates to Hell is a Turkmenistan natural gas field near Derwiz that has been constantly burning since 1971. When Soviet scientists first started looking for oil and gas resources in the area in 1971, the location was a drilling rig. The drilling crew found a pocket of natural gas beneath the ground after the drilling rig collapsed. The crew lit the gas on fire in an effort to stop the dangerous gas from escaping, hoping it would burn out in a few weeks. But the gas has continued to burn continually ever since and is now a well-liked tourist attraction. With flames shooting up to 30 meters into the air from a large, gaping crater in the earth, the gateway to hell is a terrifying and bizarre sight. The heat from the burning gas can be felt from a few meters away, and the surrounding desert environment is dismal and arid. Despite the risks posed by the flaming gas, the location has gained popularity as a tourist attraction. People can camp nearby to see the entrance to hell at nighttime spectacles. 4. The Tower of London, England. This ancient fortification has a bloody past that includes serving as a jail, a torture chamber, and an execution site. On the north bank of the River Thames in the heart of London, England, is where you'll find the medieval castle known as the Tower of London. The tower was initially constructed in 1078 as a royal castle and fortification by William the Conqueror. Since then, it has been used for a number of different things, such as a prison, an armory, and a treasury. The tower has been a significant location in English history as a representation of regal authority, a site of executions, and a safe place to keep priceless items like the royal jewels. The ceremonial guardians of the tower and its captives, known as beefeaters, are what make the Tower of London famous. The tower has also hosted a number of well-known executions, including that of Lady Jane Grey, Anne Boleyn, and Queen Catherine Howard. Today, the tower is a well-liked tourist destination where guests may discover the tower's significance and history as well as take guided tours of the castle and see the royal jewels. 5. Bran Castle, Romania. This Romanian castle, often called Dracula's castle, is linked to the infamous vampire from Bram Stoker's book. In the Romanian town of Bran, in the Transylvania area, sits Bran Castle, a historic fortress. Although there is no evidence to suggest that Bram Stoker truly based his character on the historical figure associated with the castle, Vlad the Impaler, the castle is frequently linked with the legendary vampire Dracula from the novel. The 14th century saw the construction of Bran Castle as a stronghold to fend off Ottoman invasion. The castle has a long and interesting past, and throughout the years, it has served a number of functions, such as a royal home, a customs house, and a military stronghold. The castle is now a well-liked tourist destination where tourists can take guided tours, see the vast collection of artwork and artifacts, and discover the history and folklore of the castle and the area around it. Due to the castle's connection to Dracula, it is a well-liked destination for readers of Gothic and horror literature, and this has contributed to the region's thriving tourism business. Each of these 5 places has a distinctive history and a reputation for being a terrible place to visit, and they are all well renowned for their spooky and uncomfortable atmosphere.